Hey everybody! In today's video, I'm going to be making a project that was designed by Jean Cross, adorable little Rosette turkey for your Thanksgiving table. And you can find the step-by-step instructions for Jean's tutorials at splitcoaststampers.com. To start this project, you'll need to get a few things ready. You're going to cut 3 strips of patterned paper to 12 by 1 1/4, 12 by 1 1/2, and 12 by 1 3/4. You will need 2 3/4-inch circles punched or die cut and 4 1-inch circles. Those will be just coordinating cardstock. And then you'll need a large 3-inch die cut or punched circle as well. Now you're going to take each one of these strips and you're going to score them. I'm just using a stylus and my score buddy. And you're going to score these every 1/4 of an inch until the entire length of the strip of pattern paper is scored. And on the score buddy, this is pretty easy. It doesn't go all the way to 12, obviously, but you can just flip it and start from the previous score line, just move 1/4 inch over, and then go all the way back to 0 on the score buddy. This is very simple to do. My tip would be don't press too hard. I'm using Stampin' Up! Designer Series paper, and that's a very lightweight paper, and you can tear it if you press too hard with the little metal stylus. Once that is all done, you're going to follow the process for making a rosette. We also have a tutorial on this, I believe. And that is just by folding mountain and valley folds until you've folded the entire strip of paper. So I have one that's already done here. It looks like a little accordion. And now I'm going to take my beloved Black & Decker cordless glue gun. I'll have a link to this below the video. This is the best glue gun I've ever owned in my life. And I just got rid of all my other glue guns with extreme prejudice when this came into my life. I saw it at Creativation last year and I knew it had to be mine. So pinch the glued ends of your rosette together, and you'll want to hang on to this because the center of the rosette will sort of be working against you as the little tails are, and it'll pop out into sort of a cone shape. So you just want to quickly put a dime size amount of hot glue down on your mat and place the rosette on top of that little dab of glue. And then just hold it there for a second. Make sure you don't touch the glue directly so you don't burn yourself. Ask me how I know. And I'm doing this on a Ranger craft mat because the glue won't stick to it. And after that's cooled off a little bit, then I put a dab of glue on the top. And I'm putting one of the 3/4 inch punched circles on top of there and just holding it. I find this easier to do this while it's still attached to the mat. And I'm just going to hold that until it cools off and becomes permanent. Now my rosette came apart a little bit. I think my glue didn't go all the way to the end, so I'm just going to put a little more glue on there and pinch those together. Once everything's together with hot glue, it is not going anywhere, believe me. So that's one. Now the other 3/4 inch circle is going to go on the back of the rosette. This is how the rosettes will go together. It'll actually be attached to the front of the rosette that's right behind it. And you'll see what I'm talking about in just a minute. Now I'm being impatient and trying to remove this before the glue's dry. Don't be like me. Be patient. But I finally got it off of there. Once I start doing something, I get kind of obsessed with just getting on with it. So don't be like me. So put another little dab of glue on the back. Add your 3/4 inch circle. And now you have finished a third of your cute little turkey. Now, as you know, I don't like traditional holiday color schemes, so I went with a very fun blue and black. I felt like this would be sort of Martha Stewart approved color scheme. And you can see I've finished the other 2 sizes of rosette. And you want to stack these up so that the bottom edges align when you go to put it together. Now, Jean has also provided us with this little turkey head template, which cracks me up. Just little turkey heads all sitting in a file. So you want to cut out the template, and I'm just tracing it onto a piece of black cardstock. However, we do also have the cut file at Splitcoaststampers, so you can use them in an e-cutter of your choice. And I love this pencil, by the way. I'll be sure and link to the pencil in the supply list below and at my blog, because it is absolutely my favorite mechanical pencil. And the pencil shows up nicely on the black, so this is actually pretty easy to cut out, but I'll speed it up so I don't bore you to death. And now that your turkey's all done, I like to go and just erase the little bit of pencil that's left on there, because you will be seeing both sides of this little turkey head. So I want to make sure I don't have any extra pencil left on there. And now it's time to assemble your final turkey. I'm going to put hot glue onto the punch circle and then just line up the bottom edges of the small and medium rosette and hold those together for a second. And then put glue on the back of the second one as well. You can put as much glue as you want. You're not going to see that anywhere. And then line that up at the bottom of the largest turkey circle. And he has a magnificent black and pale blue tail now. He's going to be the best turkey of all the turkeys. We're not going to eat him. We're going to keep him for a pet. So to attach the turkey, you're just going to put a line of glue down the back of that cardstock. And I know it'll be bigger than the cardstock, and that's fine. That hot glue is great on paper. And as long as you just hold it there, the way she has the turkey head designed, a little bit of it goes up into that center circle. And that by itself would give it enough to hang on to with the hot glue. And with hot glue, you get a little forgiveness time, a little wiggle room, in case your little turkey head isn't straight. And then you're just going to take where the 3 rosettes come together at the bottom. You're just going to put a pool of glue down to set those into until it's set. And then you will have your beautiful little non-traditionally colored turkey. So this is a super fun project. I hope you give it a try. This is part of our Fall-A-Day Fest at Splitcoaststampers. We already have lots of challenges, giveaways, and we're actually doing 10 tutorials during this 2-week period. So here are a couple of Jean's little turkeys. You can see what they look like in the normal color scheme, not the Lydia color scheme, and they're adorable. She used border punches to fancy up the edges of the tail. And there are a few different examples of that you can see. So there you have our little flock of turkeys. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you have a great holiday season.